think you've got it down pat because you just choose to pick your tribe well. I think
Thank you.
you've
Yes,
got
yes.
it
I
down.
got no room for people that I still have to teach to be prepared to have a relationship with me. I don't know how else to say that any better than that. And if
Oh,
they
that's
don't
perfect.
understand it, it's like, what are you attempting to do? Because here's the thing that really irks me. So if I have a pet peeve in relationship building, it's this. People don't let me be me because I'm going to let you be you. Now,
Yeah,
now, what that
yeah.
doesn't mean is that, if you are lacking in some character and flawed in the other character, yes, by all means, make some course corrections. But what I'm saying
Mhm.
is your personality type, your bent. If you're introvert, I'm going to leave you an introvert. I don't want to make you an extrovert. If you're
Mm.
intuitive, I don't care. I don't want to make you look under too many rocks for facts. You know what I'm saying? It's like let
Yeah,
that person be that person by their natural personality bent. And I think a lot of people don't even know their own personality bent. Therefore, they don't know how to be. And
and
because,
therefore
yeah,
we'll
go ahead.
we'll look for the vibrational resonance of who's my pack, where can I howl, where can I feel like I fit and belong, in an unconscious manner, rather than having a conscious inquiring mind to say, well, I'm not sure that this is working for me anymore, so I might need to explore what else, where else, how else, and who else. That's where I
Love
think
the
the
who else
fundamental
part.
differences are.
Yes, I think this may be a bold statement coming from me, but I believe this to be true for me. And if you found it to be true for you, then good for you. And that
Mm.
is the happier and more joyful I am, moment to moment, minute to minute, day by day, is because of the relationships that I have around me, or the lack of toxic relationships that I have around me. Right
Yeah.
And what I'd
now,
add on to that, Roy, I
yeah,
would
right,
add on to
yes.
that
Go
it's
ahead.
actually informed by the quality of the relationship you have with yourself
Oh,
Totally.
first,
yes, absolutely.
and
That's a given. Yes.
therefore,
Well
yeah,
put.
yeah,
Yes, because a lot of people don't realize that they don't have a good relationship with themselves. Going back to what we said earlier, if you really treated your friends the way you treat yourself,
yeah,
you wouldn't have any friends.
yeah,
Wow.
Um,
exactly,
one last
exactly.
thing then, talking about friends, right? Because Facebook unintentionally, in my humble opinion, butchered the word friend. Okay, that
Yeah.
Oh,
unintentionally, because they really wanted us to be friends before we connected. They really wanted us to be that. That was their
yeah, yeah,
mantra. That's what they were telling us to do. They didn't want strangers doing that. They wanted friends to introduce friends. So by the time
yeah,
you make a connection, you're a friend. So if
yep,
somebody wants to be my friend on Facebook and I don't know you and I haven't built a relationship with you yet,
yep,
I have to say no
yeah,
because
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know who
yeah.
I'm letting into my life, and I can't listen. I only have room for people in my inner circle. I don't want to have a casual, shallow relationship with anybody. I really don't.
Yeah,
Everybody is allowed to come into my inner circle because it's really, really comfy in there. I like my inner circle. I don't want to have shallow relationships. If I have 5 minutes in a day, am I going to choose between a shallow relationship or an inner circle relationship? Hello.
inner circle, every
Hello.
time.
And this
Hello.
place breeds that opportunity for me like nothing else. I've been here 7 months, ladies, and I'm
Yeah,
telling you, I'm making friends. Well, no, I take that back because I'm going to write an article and do a module for one of my master classes on you cannot make friends. You can only be a friend. Because
yep.
what does making friends really mean anyway? And I think a lot of people
Hmm.
take that literally because when they want to
Mm.
make me a friend of theirs, they tell me how to act and how to be. It's like, Roy, if you were my friend, you wouldn't blank. Or Roy, and it's like, whoa, wait a second, please. I don't want to be molded into your image or your image of what you think a friend is.
Yeah,
Can you
yeah,
please just let me be me? And if not, step aside, let me pass. I don't know how to say that
yeah.
any better than that.
It's perfect, absolutely perfect, Roy. I want to blab with you more. I'm mindful
Yeah.
of us having a whole stack of people come in here as well, and possibly also wanting to come in and share a seat.
Yeah,
But I'm
absolutely. Ladies, thank you so much for jumping
also,
in. And if you're here
yeah,
because
Thank you so much, Roy.
yeah, absolutely. I would like to find out something. If you're here because you saw that I clicked my friends list thing, right? And said, "Hey, I'm on. I want my friends to come on." Let us know on the side chat. I really do want to know that. And then come on in and chat about your negative self-talk with me, okay?
yeah,
Because there's a lot of good stuff there. Thank you again, ladies.
Yeah, thanks.
awesome, Roy. Thank you. That was gold. Wow. Yeah. That's right. That's right, April. Roy is going to end up with, I'm going to say, a shit ton of new followers. He's awesome. And I think that, like that to me also speaks volumes about how, like, the quality of the relationship Roy has developed with himself has given him this strong sense of confidence to now actually show up on Blab and wherever else he is, but as the real Roy Montero.
Yeah.
And I love that. And I love the fact that he's determined to not show his face on Blab. What I love about it is that to me it signals his confidence and self-certainty. And, we know other people might not see it like that, but I do.
Yeah. So can we just invite in David?
Yeah, sure. Was David lined up waiting before?
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Cool.
And he was still there waiting, so.
And that other seat's
David.
locked?
Hey, yeah. Hey, David.
I have a different take on seeing people. I think what technology is allowed is that people can, speak to each other. They can do all that sort of stuff. But if I don't see their face, if I can't see the animation of their face, I can't exactly picture them and their authenticity. I'm a paid speaker. And I like to see the audience when I'm speaking, so as I can connect with them. I to use a cliche we use in speaking, I speak to one but look to all, and I see what the energy in the room is and all that sort of stuff. Roy, I've listened to several times. I've never seen his face on screen. To me, he may well be happy in his own skin, but I want to see authenticity. I'm looking at you, I'm seeing you smiling, I'm looking at Kathleen, and I form a picture of you that will last with me. With Roy, I've never seen his face, I've never seen his animation. So with me, he's still someone who talks the talk, but he doesn't walk the walk with me. But that's me.
So Dave, and Kathleen, can I respond to that, please?
Yeah, go for it. Yep, of course.
Yeah. Dave, what I would like to suggest there is that, as a speaker, I'm sure you're very, very aware of our different learning styles.
Yes,
and,
of course.
I would say as a speaker, presenter, with a lot of years of practice under my belt, we're talking to some different learning styles here. Sure. And I would say Roy is absolutely audio. I shouldn't say absolutely, but if I were doing, I'd say there's an audio hardwire there, whereas for you there's a very strong visual hardwire. Yeah. Is one better than the other? No.
No.
Is one more powerful than the other? I don't think so either. I think it's more about we pay.
Yeah, as I said earlier,
what works for us.
Yeah, as I said earlier on the thing there, have opinions but don't judge others. There are only two things I can change about others, and that's my expectations and my attitude. So I have a healthy attitude to that. But yeah.
So in regards to negative self-talk, what's your pitch on that one, Dave?
I think negative self-talk, I said earlier, it's the shadow self. We all have that. I mean, it's the voice inside that says, do this, don't do that, do the other thing. The way around it for me, I'll tell you briefly. I lost my wife in August and last year, and I raged against the world inside. I was angry inside. I was angry at God. I was angry at the world. Not that I'm religious, but and I found that it was causing friction for me and my son and people around me when it spilled over, and that lasted for about 5 months. I was walking through glue. However, about 10 days ago on Blab, I was speaking to a couple of people who were teaching me some processes. Now, I'm an NLP practitioner. I do all of that sort of stuff. I'm a speaker, but I couldn't control my inner rage in that sense. I could wear the mask of respectability, and people would say, "How are you?" and I'd say, "Yeah, I'm fine," but they could see through that. 9 days ago, I spoke to some people. Do you know, I've never been happier ever than I have been in the last 9 days, and it's because the self-talk is not affecting me now. I can control it, switch it on and off, and that sort of stuff. So it's amazing, really.
That's brilliant, Dave. What a breakthrough for you to have carried that that burden of the pain of grief and loss, and it's a big one that, you know, I think is familiar to many of us.
It never goes away. But the interesting thing